Hi guys, today we're talking about idioms and proverbs. So what are actually idioms and proverbs, and why do you think that it is important in the English language? So basically, an idiom is a phrase that has a meaning of its own that cannot be understood from the meaning of the individual words. And a proverb is a short, popular saying that gives advice about how people should behave, or that expresses a belief that is generally thought to be true. So why is it important for you to know idioms and proverbs? So in the English language, a lot of the writers or speakers of the native, they like to use idioms and proverbs. That is why idioms and proverbs are used widely in the English language. And for you to be a better reader, a better speaker, you should also know what are some of the common idioms or proverbs that are popularly used. Today I'm going to read to you a story that has a lot of meaningful idioms. So this story is entitled Key to Success by Kenneth Bear from thoughtco.com. Here is a story about an accomplished businessman who happily gave advice to young people whom he mentored. Let's call him John. In his conversation, he frequently used idioms to get points across clearly and effectively. Let's start with the story. John is an accomplished, successful businessman who is quite popular as a mentor. He enjoys showing young professionals the ropes. The first thing he says is that his career has not always been smooth sailing. In fact, he learned a number of lessons along the way. He has met many people with similar rags to riches stories and learned that a lot of hard work went into their success. John believed in hard work, but also in recognizing the right opportunities. It's absolutely essential to never spread yourself too thin. If you have too many irons in the fire, you'll certainly miss out on real opportunity. I've seen people as busy as a bee who never really seem to do anything. You probably agree that it's impossible to really concentrate if you have to worry about 50 different things. Another good lesson is that it's important to know which side your bread is buttered on and to give that activity your full attention. In other words, you need to ride the gravy train. Don't start looking for new challenges if everything is working out for the best. The most important ability of any successful entrepreneur, John stressed, is to have the presence of mind not to simply take advantage of an opportunity, but also to keep your eyes on the ball. Some people are quick on the uptake, but then they get bored. The most important ability for any successful entrepreneur, John stressed, is to have the presence of mind, not to simply take advantage of an opportunity, but also to keep your eyes on the ball. Some people are quick on the uptake, but then they get bored. It's important to be consistent and not spread yourself too thin. Finally, make sure never to show your hand to your opponents. That's how to be successful, according to John. So what are the idioms that are mentioned in the story? Let's look at the smooth sailing. Smooth sailing means an easy life with no problem. Next, know which side your bread is buttered on. This means to understand what is the most important to you. Ride the gravy train. This means make money by doing something that has already proved to be successful. Keep your eyes on the ball. This means to concentrate on what's important. From rag to riches, which means going from poor to being rich. Show someone the rope. This means to explain by giving examples on how to do something appropriately or correctly. As busy as a bee. This means that someone is very busy. Next, work out for the best. This idiom means end with the best possible result. Have the presence of mind to do something. So this means to be aware and able to grasp an opportunity. Spread yourself too thin. So this means doing too many things at once. And lastly, have too many irons in the fire. This means doing too many things at the same time. So you see how idioms make a story more interesting and creative. And if you are able to understand idioms in stories or in other writing texts, you'll be able to become a better English language user.